Right, brilliant. So, good afternoon, everyone, back in the Social Impact Zone. I've got a new friend, Alex Clapp from Clarity. We've just met today, haven't we? So thank you for coming on stage. We wanted to invite you on stage. I know that you spoke to Pilar earlier, didn't you? And she was that impressed that she sent you straight over to me, which I'm very honoured and complimented that she sent you to me. So I just like you, and I know you've told me a little bit about your story, which I think is amazing, the work that you're doing from a lived experience. But again, I don't want to tell the story because it's yours. So can you tell us, please, what you do and why you do it?
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. And I guess I would say that Clarity is a rebirth of me as an individual. We formed Clarity with TWE 2.5 years ago, and I mentally was in the worst place of my life. And I was an addict and in the depths of despair, and I've managed to turn my life around. And we formed Clarity to firstly set up and do massive alcohol-free events to showcase and allow people the choices and the freedom to see that actually we didn't need to use drugs and alcohol to run away from anything. We didn't need to use drugs and alcohol as coping mechanisms. But what started 2.5 years ago as one type of shining light, I have met so many amazing people in the last 2.5 years, and I've just listened to incredibly powerful talks just now. And what is more and more apparent to me is there's so many good people doing amazing things out there, but not everybody knows about them. Not everybody knows about them.
That's my argument entirely.
So we've got a population of 75 million people in the UK, but how do these people know about the smaller businesses, about the smaller charities, about people doing amazing work? So I've said we're going to flip Clarity to what we are today, having done, we'll continue to do our own events, but we're going to become a hub. We're going to become a hub of wellness, of charities doing good stuff, of people giving counselling, of people reaching out and helping people, shining the light on everybody and anybody who is doing something with purpose that wants to help other people. Because I take a step back and I describe it as I went upstairs and he looked at me and went, no way, you ain't going in. You can go down and you can do something decent for a change. So, and to be fair, it is my lived experience. It's my lived experience. I've spent 5 months in different rehabs all around the world, and I've been very privileged and lucky to be able to afford to do that. And not everybody has that luxury. And you know, we are all unique as people with touched. What works for one person doesn't mean it's going to work for someone else. And it's about allowing people choices. It's about showcasing what is out there, what ways you can help yourself. So and to be fair, for the smaller organisations, I don't want to be charging them anything. I don't want to be charging them. All I want to build is this massive hub, like a Google of wellness, and I want to be listening all of the smaller people that are doing amazing things, that are creating options for individual people to help people get the best of themselves. So it's been an interesting few years, but it's super exciting, and it's what gets me out of bed every morning, and it's my purpose. It's my purpose.
Well, again, congratulations, because that just sounds amazing, and you know, to get yourself through that journey, yes, you've had help, but you've done this, so yeah, that's just absolutely amazing. And the fact that you're turning that passion into purpose is just even better, and recognising, you know, as you can tell, that's what I do. I like to celebrate people, lift people up, but we need more people doing that. So I think, brilliant, we need more people showcasing, because I think, you know, I mentioned national charities a lot, but that's not to rubbish, and that's just, that to me is like the national charities, they've got big marketing budgets, which is fantastic, so they're on all the mainstream adverts in between corner and all that kind of thing. And I used to think, when I had my ICS, I'd be like, it used to break my heart. I actually had my own advert, like a John Lewis advert. It was absolutely gorgeous, and it was all over YouTube and stuff. And there's not a chance afforded to put that on after Cora, for example. But had I been able to, I would have got loads of support, and the people that we supported would have tripled, quadrupled in size, and that's like an ongoing thing. So for you to come up with the idea saying you're going to sell a bit, and obviously that's going to have to be funded, isn't it? So you're going to need, but your purpose is doing that. So I think you're going to have such an impactful business. Is it going to be a business, or is it going to, yeah? So it's a case of you're a social impact business, and aren't you supporting the social impact charities, which is absolutely amazing.
Charities, individuals, anybody that is trying to help anybody else. Because let's be honest, I look at the news every day, and it's all about the war, it's all about the really bad news. Everything's negative. Papers want to write about negative stuff. And I have been travelling around the country, meeting up with some of the top doctors in the UK and the world. I met up, we'll be raising money for lots of different charities, we're raising awareness, actually stepping out of the comfort zone, challenging all these stigmas. And everybody spoke about community. Everybody spoke about, if I could have been seen by X amount of people in our local community, I would have got more. And that's what we want to do. We want to allow people to have a platform, to be seen, be seen by. And it's not rocket science. It's like literally, the world is tough, everybody has challenges. And as a nation, we've got quite good at looking after ourselves physically, but the mental looking after is a long way behind. And the only way that we're going to get there is by reaching out and giving people choices. Collaborating. It's not a competition. No. Because if we do the same thing, you might be perfect for one person.
There's enough to go down, isn't there?
100%. And if we all got this up, we can basically create and give everybody options. Let them come. Let everybody have a light shine on. Because all these people, individuals doing the brilliant stuff they're doing, they deserve it.
Thank you so much, and good luck with everything, and we'll definitely talk again. Thank you.